What is going on, guys? Figure I'd give you another update today. Just want to hang out and talk for a little while. See how everybody's doing. Check in on everybody. I got my buddy with me, hanging out. He'll probably be here for most of the video. This is Blink. Did a video on him a few weeks ago. He's a normal ball python. Even though they say he's just a normal, he's awesome. To me, he's definitely one of my favorites. But anyhow, just want to talk for a little while. See how everybody's doing. See how everything's going. Who is it, bro? He might be getting ready to go in the shed. Can't really tell if his eyes are getting foggy or not. No, he's good. He's alright. Yeah, sorry about that. When we got this guy, he was a tiny little fella. He's probably 3 times the size that he was when we got him. So he's growing. He's growing at a good pace. He's only went off of food one time for us, and that was for probably a month, maybe, is how long he went off of food. So it's not too bad. And they, ball pythons are notorious for going off of food for a while, so he went off for a little while, but it's nothing major. Again, I noticed while I'm in here talking that everybody peeks their head out to see what's going on. I got, of course, the rats start drinking every time. It never fails, but got Romeo over here. He's all pressed up against the glass so I can see his belly. I guess he's telling me that tomorrow's feeding day. Tomorrow will be Friday. Actually, when I upload this video, it'll be Friday, so that's the day that we feed everything. If you can't tell, Link is you probably can't tell because you can't see him up close like I can, but he is ready for feeding day as well. He doesn't normally miss a feeding day. So, except like I said, that one time he missed for a few weeks, but that was it. Ever since then, he's been eating like he's supposed to. So, I don't know what channels you guys follow as far as YouTube is concerned. I follow a few reptile channels. I follow Mutation Creation, of course. I'm not sure if you guys follow him or not. I'm not sure if you guys agree with this channel or not. He's got a lot of knowledge, and I try to pick up on everything I can when he's talking about certain things or certain breeds of snakes. So him and so it's Billy and Austin that are on that channel, and they give out a lot of good information, a lot of good knowledge. So if you pay attention, you can kind of catch what they're breeding, which normally they'll tell you they bred this to get this. It's pretty good information. For me, anyway, I enjoy it. I like getting that kind of information. So let's see, I watch him, or I watch them, and I watch Always Evolving Pythons. I watch his channel pretty regular. He puts good content out. He has a channel in English, and then he has a channel in Spanish, which is awesome. Wish I could do something similar. But he does that, and let's see, who else do I watch? I've started watching a channel called Balls to You. I think they're out of the UK, or I think he's out of the UK. I've been watching his channel here lately. He's got a lot of awesome projects going on. And then there's a couple that I watch that may not get the same crowd, may not attract the same crowd that the other two do. So I watch Tyler Nolan. I watch his channel, and I watched Chandler, the Chandler's Wildlife, I believe is the name of it. I watched both of those guys. They do mostly venomous animals, and they have some crocodilians. Uh, but yeah, they mostly do venomous. And for some reason, I am infatuated with venomous. I don't think I'll ever own a venomous other than the two hognose. I don't know if you count them as venomous or not. They are technically venomous, but they're rear fang venomous, so it's not the same. Not even close. But yeah, so I watch them. That's where I get my fix for cobras, king cobras. Or I just watched one a minute ago where Chandler unboxed a black mamba. Actually, I think that video came out today, earlier in the day. Just got home from work, so I just sat down and watched it. And the black mamba is an awesome snake. That thing was huge. I don't think I would ever do that, but I also watch a guy from Australia. His name is Dingo. I don't remember the name of the channel exactly, but I do know that his name is Dingo. I'm sure you can punch that in and find it. But so Tyler Nolan has got a cobra, king cobra, I believe. It might not be a king cobra. I don't remember. I know it's a cobra. It's a white one. I'm not 100%, so I shouldn't have said it was a king because it's probably not. But out of all of the venomous snake shows that I've watched, or episodes, or whatever, I call them shows now. That's pretty much what it is. I get most of my entertainment from YouTube now, so I consider them shows, or episodes, whichever. But I watched it, and he's got one of the chillest cobras I've ever seen. The white one, he calls it Kilo. I have a Kilo as well. It's a piebald ball python, so it's not technically the same. But yeah, he's got this king cobra, or not king cobra. I'm sorry, I keep saying this. He's got this cobra, and he says what kind of cobra it is all the time, but I can't think of it right now, to be honest with you. But it's just calm, very calm, which I'm sure that's not how they are in the wild, but they do free handling. Some people don't agree with free handling venomous reptiles. Both of those do free handling. Although today with Black Mamba, Chandler did not free handle. He used a hook. He did hold it by the tail, but he used a hook instead of his hands, which is probably a smart thing to do, considering he just got the animal. And he needs to learn its body language a little more, I'm sure, before he tries to free handle it. And let's face it, a black mamba is a very deadly snake, which I'm sure cobras are as well. But yeah, that's what I did today when I got home. I watched that, and then Tyler Nolan had a video on his new alligators that he got. I don't know about that either. I live in Mississippi, and we have some gators here, and they terrify me. So yeah, I just think it's cool to watch those channels to get insight on something that is completely different than my comfort zone. So that's why I watch those guys. And plus, if there's any venomous reptile, venomous snake that you could have, comment below. What would it be? I'm curious, because mine would 100% be a gaboon viper. I've seen a couple, only on YouTube, of course, but I've seen a couple, and they are big, girthy snakes. I don't think they're very long, maybe 5 or 6 feet. I could be wrong. Of course, it's on camera, so it's probably not showing the accurate size of them, but they have an awesome pattern. They're just a beautiful, beautiful snake. And I believe it's their venom glands you can see on their head. They're just huge. So I would like to, that would be the one that I would like to own if I could own one. Or if I would ever own one. I don't think I will, but if I could, that's my pick. The gaboon viper. and probably, I would say a diamondback rattlesnake, but those are native here, so I don't know if you can actually house those. But yeah, that's it for me. So, what's yours? What venomous snake would you own if you had the opportunity to own it? If you had the proper training and the opportunity to own it, permits and everything, what would you own? Comment below. Let me know. That's all for me and Link. That's all we got today. So I just thought I'd bring that up. That popped into my head when I was watching that video. I wonder what other people would want as a venomous reptile. Mine is 100% a gaboon viper. So what's yours? Comment below, share, subscribe, like. Let's grow this channel. I sure do appreciate it. I appreciate the view. I appreciate your time. And thank you very much. I will see you on the next one.